Ada Ameh, our dear sister, a mother, and one of Nollywood's greatest icon, has been laid to rest. Today, some of us have mourned, and some of us are still mourning her, partaking physically, emotionally, and spiritually in observing as she was laid to rest. In this sober mood, it is important that we recognize one of the most powerful things she said and the context and the background from which she said it. There is no doubt that Ada Ameh was a great talent, a wonderful mother, a woman with a very social and positive personality. She has touched our lives in different ways. Her depiction of rules, the way she performs on stage, on our screen, the way she interprets rules to the amazement of us, the viewers, the way she crystally interprets some critical roles, the distinction and uniqueness she brought into the Nollywood industry has made her face, her personality so indelibly engraved in our memories. That is why, as she was being buried, people high and low, known and unknown actors and actresses flocked to show their condolences and to celebrate this wonderful icon, this marvelous spirit. But even as we mourn and at the same time celebrate her, let us not forget one of the greatest advices she gave to us while she was alive. Because in our world today, there is so much that is competing to make us depressed, to make us give up hope, to make us look down on ourselves, our spirit, and our capabilities, to undermine our courage, our skills, and our self-worth. But Ada Ameh, in one of her interviews, crystally and precisely hit the nail on the head by explaining to us the best possible ways to approach life. Guys, before we listen to a clip of what she had to say on the challenges of life, please, it is important we understand the background, the challenges this awesome lady had to overcome for us to behold her on our screens in the comfort of our homes. This is a lady that was pregnant when she was barely 14 years old. She gave birth at 14. That means she was impregnated around 13 years plus. When she had her baby at 14, her mother rejected her. Her father rejected her, and this happened at the time when our society was still timid and too unforgiving. It was a huge humiliation. This little girl was forced out of the house. She was forced to start catering for herself and her unborn baby. Ada Ameh always become emotional whenever she tells this story. She suffered, but she persevered. As if that was not enough, years later, as her daughter grew with her, she, in a very brief period, lost almost all her family members. She lost 8 of her family members, 3 of her sisters, 3 of her brothers, her father, and the most heartbreaking of all, her only child. That wonderful daughter she gave birth to at 14, she lost her. But guys, Ada Ameh persevered. She still put on a smiling face. She still put on a wonderful, stellar performance on our screens that makes us laugh, that makes us cry, that makes us love her the more, while containing such grave, such deep pain and heartbreak. Guys, as is often in life, the greatest wisdom does not often come from those we expect to be the mouthpiece of the gods and those we call the oracles of God, but from those we don't ever expect to have such wisdom. So in this case, while Ada Ameh was being interviewed, guys, hear her say specifically what her nanny that was taking care of her little girl years ago when she was still tender said to her while she was crying.
The word of encouragement, somebody who has found herself in that situation.
Okay, first of all, I like to, there's this nanny that took care of my daughter early part of her, I think when she was about, before she clocked 1. She said to me one day, I was crying and everything because I had to pay the nanny. The first money I had to pay was like 100 naira. 100 naira at that time was a whole lot of money. And she said to me, she said, Dada, why are you crying? I said, I don't know. She said, you will know, because first fool is no fool. When you make a mistake, the first time. Because there's always a first time.
Yeah.
The first thing you have to do is learn how to forgive yourself.
Strong. Deep.
Learn how to forgive yourself.
That's for me.
When you forgive yourself first, and learn how to forgive the people that offended you or hurt you. That has been one of the things that has kept me going.
Guys, you've heard from her. This is a lady, a very young girl who is struggling to survive, crying because the weight of the world's problem upon her was almost overwhelming her. And the nanny had the inspiration to speak into her spirit, telling her, forgive yourself. I don't know who is listening or watching this video now. I can't tell the challenges you're facing. I don't know the mistakes you've made. And I don't know the challenges, the heartbreak, and the commotion surrounding wherever you are now. But the most important step you will take in your life, in the time of challenge like this, in the time of grave mistake, in the time that everybody feels that you are the reason the world is collapsing, is to learn how to forgive yourself. It is very, very important that you forgive yourself. It is only when you forgive yourself that you open your heart, your life, for the influence of God, the influence of life to take control. Forgiving yourself makes you recognize the fact that nobody is in control. God is. It will be like a heavy load is lifted off your shoulder. Heaven is giving you a new slate to write your destiny. Life is presenting you a better opportunity to live better, and you will feel lighter, freer, and happier. As we mourn Ameh, as we watch her burial video trending on the internet, her spirit, her voice still speaks even from beyond the grave, telling us, forgive yourself. Forgive yourself and rise up from the ashes of remorse, depression, dejection, and failure mentality, and then embrace the new hope and the new spirit of life. Stop blaming yourself. Stop carrying the load you are not even equipped to carry. Learn to forgive yourself and also learn to forgive others so that you will have a peaceful life, so that you will enjoy these few days we have on earth. Ameh, we miss you, but your memory will always shine in our mind. Rest in peace, dear soul. Guys, as you are led, please drop your condolence messages in the comment section. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed, please, I don't know what you're waiting for, hit that subscribe button, press the notification bell so that you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.